Wes McCauley is refereeing the game tonight. Oh, we're in for a ref show.
The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
You are looking live at TD Garden in Boston, the home of the Boston Bruins, as tonight the Bruins look to bounce back after their loss to the Flyers on Saturday against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Bruins get Andrew Peeke back in the lineup. Henry Yokiharu comes out. Jeremy Swayman gets the start for the second straight game. It's the Bruins, it's the Penguins, it's live, and it's next. You're watching Boston Bruins hockey right here on YouTube. Pastrnak, Saka, score! Bruins win! Pastrnak, score! The Bruins win! 2-1 in overtime! Shot, score! Pavel Saka! Pastrnak shot save. First one, yes! On this Tuesday night, and it's the final live stream in the dorm room before spring break. What is happening, everybody? Welcome into the live stream. We got a good one for you, as live from TD Garden in Boston, the Bruins play host to the Pittsburgh Penguins. What is going on? Good to see everybody. How is everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. What's going on? Good to see everybody in the live chat. Let's get into your starting lineups. For the Penguins, it's Tommy Novak, Yegor Chinakhov, and Evgeny Malkin. Ben Kindle, Ricard Raquel, and Brian Rust. Kevin Hayes, Anthony Mantha, Justin Brazo. Connor Dewar with Hayes and Noel Achari. On defense, Parker Wotherspoon and Eric Carlson. Sam Girard and Chris Letang, Ryan Shea with Connor Clifton and Stuart Skinner in net for Pittsburgh. For the Bruins, Elias Lindholm, Marat Hustadinov, and David Pastrnak. Pavel Saka, Casey Middlestat, and Victor Arvidsson, Fraser Minton, Mikey Asamont, and Morgan Geeky. Sean Corrali, Tanner Janot, and Mark Kastelik. On defense, Jonathan Aspro and Charlie McAvoy. Hampus Lindholm, Mason Lohrei. Nikita Zadorov and Andrew Peeke in for Henry Yokiharu. And Jeremy Swayman in net. Your starting lineups for both teams here on this Tuesday. Nope, it's per the Penguins roster. I have a trade. Well, it's trade deadline season. And I have a trade to break right at the top. We have... Michael McCarron is going to the Minnesota Wild from the Nashville Predators in exchange for a 2028 second-round pick per Michael Russo of The Athletic. He covers the Minnesota Wild. So a trade off the top. Michael McCarron to Minnesota. A good depth add for Minnesota. They're trying to go for a run this year. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Yeah, he was held out for roster management reasons from Nashville's lineup tonight. And it comes out that he's getting traded to the Minnesota Wild. He's being informed right now as we speak that he is being traded to the Minnesota Wild. Do you think the Bruins make moves before Friday or only on Friday? Honestly, I don't know. Based off what Sweeney said yesterday in the press conference, he's talking about being a little more conservative this year and what he's doing, not doing too much, which is good. I think that's a good thing. I don't know what the game plan is. I hope they do something before Friday. Whether it's 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades, I don't know. But I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the plan is for that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I've heard a lot of things going down. He said, I like what he said his approach was. Yeah, he doesn't want to trade the UFAs off this team quite yet. He's more hesitant in doing that than he was last year. I still want to see the Bruins trade Peak. Arvidsson, I'm 50-50 on trading him. I do like him, and the locker room likes him. We'll see what they do. I think Peak's the odd man out. He doesn't want to sell either because the teams are into with their play. Yeah, but you don't want to overbuy and get rid of a lot of your future assets. You know what I mean? So does he wait it out this year and then make a big push over the summer into next year? Is that the plan? Or is he going to try to add a little bit this year, maybe get to the playoffs, and then build on that to next year without trading a ton of your assets? Like, I don't know. Because I've heard they're in talks to make big moves or small moves. So I'm going into this blind and seeing what happens, and I'm along for the ride. Buckle up. It's going to be an adventure the next 64 hours or so before Friday. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting time. And I hope you guys are ready for it. Because Friday, BNG going to be live for the deadline all day Friday. We'll be live coming up on Friday. Should be a good time. We'll see a small trade to improve us this year, make more moves in the offseason if available. I think that's on the money. I think the Bruins could buy low on a winger if they move out Arvidsson, or buy low on a defenseman to replace Peak. Because realistically, Lowry on the right side isn't long term, right? They're putting him there because they want to see if he can succeed on the right side. It's not long term thing, right? I have Lowry on my trade board, but I don't think they're going to trade Lowry, especially after the past 6 weeks of play. I don't think they're going to trade Lowry. I don't know. I think with Korpisalo, I think the Bruins are going to buy him out this summer. If they do anything with Korpisalo, I think they're going to buy him out and have DiPietro start as the backup with Swayman next year. That's what I think is going to happen. So. I have also heard the Sabres are in on Robert Thomas. I don't think anything's close, from what I understand. Should be intriguing. First period of coverage on YouTube is brought to you by Uno Overlays. It is the easy way to overlay. Excuse me. Don't mind if I start, like, sneezing or something during the stream, and you might hear it a little nasally. I'm on the tail end of a cold, ladies and gentlemen. After Saturday's game against the Flyers, I felt like death for like 36 hours until yesterday. Like, I felt so crappy. So, don't mind me if I start sneezing or if I cough. There you go. Elias Lindholm wins the draw, and the Bruins will move this puck up the ice. It's a set play. Here's Hustadinov, saved by Skinner. Not even 10 seconds into the game was a set play from Pasternak. Hustadinov now spinning back against Malkin and Letang. Out to Hampus Lindholm. Throws it on net. Save there by Skinner. Whoa. I love that play right off the start. Great opening shift. They threw it up the ice. The puck banked right in front. Hustadinov had a good opportunity. Got denied, and then he had the chance. Then he threw it back to Hampus Lindholm. It was a great opportunity. A couple of good chances for the Bruins early on in the first 18 seconds of the hockey game. Hope you feel better. Oh, thank you. I'll be fine. I'll be fine by Thursday for Bruins Predators is my guess. I'll be back home then. I'll be getting home that afternoon for spring break. Bruins keep it in. Elias Lindholm saved by Skinner. He got robbed in front. Hustadinov and Pasternak centered it in front. And a great save in front. Nothing Lindholm could have done about that. Here is McAvoy. Lost it to Brian Rust. Rust looks to center. Plays it back out to the blue line. Erik Karlsson to the net. Scores! Erik Karlsson from... He shot that one from Woburn. 42 seconds in. 1-0 Pittsburgh. What a start to this hockey game, man. Oh, boy. What happened here? McAvoy turning over the puck. Not a great look. Screen in front. I mean, not a good look on Swayman at all. Not a good look. I don't like that at all. 42 seconds in. The Bruins have challenged for goalie interference. Well, wait a minute here. I didn't see much, but let's take a look. Ben Kindle? Yeah, well, there's a little something. I mean, yeah, he touched him, but I don't see a lot there. I'm not sure why Sturm's challenging this. I mean, okay, but if the Bruins loses, the Penguins are on the power play for 2 minutes. So they better be really sure that this is goalie interference. I don't see... I'm not so sure why he's challenging this. Unless it works, I mean, great. What's... Yeah. I'm not sure. Why did they challenge that? Why did they challenge that? What? What? That... But he didn't challenge the one against the Flyers on Saturday? Marco, what are you doing? What the hell was that? If the Penguins scored, that's on the coach. That's on the video team. If the Penguins scored, I'm blaming the freaking video coach. And the Penguins penalty power play's 3rd in the league. What are we doing here? Here is Charlie McAvoy, the man who caused the turnover, and it's cleared 200 feet. Skinner plays it aside for Ricard Raquel. I'm not even sure why they did. I have no idea. Raquel for Rust. Out to the line, Carlson, who has the goal. Mantha on the left side. Out in front, Rust fans on it. Here comes Mark Kastelik. 1-on-3, he's gonna be forced to dump in. He's actually gonna try to make a play. He got it around Carlson, but they got it in the zone. The team will make a change. The Penguins scored. The Bruins challenged for goalie interference. Wasn't a lot there. Wasn't overturned, and now the Penguins are on the power play due to a delay of game team bench minor. Tanner Jeannot takes it away on the pass from Malkin and dumps it back in. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's a little ridiculous. That's a little insane. He's a first-year coach. Fraser Minton shorthanded bid, and he didn't get through to the net. That's a little insane. Shot blocked. It's his first time. Oh, boy. Mantha shorthanded. Saved by Swayman. That's a quick trigger for Marco Sturm. No. No. I know it was a challenge all year. That's mainly on the video team, too. No. That's not just on Sturm. Bruins take it away. Here's Hustadinov. Shorthanded bid. He has Elias Lindholm to his right. Finds him. Lindholm shoots. Kick save. Rebound in front. Cleared away. No experience. Or the video team, then. That I'm fine with. Penalties over. Back to 5-on-5. Aspero takes it away. Puck moved ahead. Asamont was serving the penalty. Lorai behind his own net. Sends it ahead for Arvidsson. Puck goes off Zacha in the zone. Clifton gonna get there. Zacha knocks him off the puck. Middlestat spins back against Connor Dewar. He lost the puck. And now here comes Dewar, 3-on-2. He has Achari and he has Hayes as well, but Lorai takes it away. Zacha for Hampus Lindholm. Bruins have numbers. Lindholm across the line, shoots, it's wide. Puck chipped to Middlestat. Trying to throw it in front to Lorai or Zacha, and it got broken up. Achari for Hayes, it's dumped in. Zacha tied up there by Dewar. Hampus Lindholm for Victor Arvidsson. Plays it around. Mason Lorai's there to play it. Bruins are making a change here. Lorai cuts back against Rust for Pasternak. Across the line. Pasternak spins back. Doesn't have a lot of options here. Trying to play it to Morgan Geekie. Could not. And now here comes Mantha. Has Brazo to his right. Mantha dumps in. Zadorov plays it to Andrew Peak. First time seeing him since before the break. Peak for Zadorov. Sends it through into the middle. Geekie chops it to Elias Lindholm. Lindholm doesn't have a lot of options. He has to dump it in. Sam Girard cuts it off. Plays it around to Parker Wotherspoon. Pasternak takes it from Wotherspoon. Out to Peak. Zadorov center point to the net. Blocked and it goes out of play. Yeah, Marco Sturm is a Jack Adams Award candidate. You don't fire him after a first year. Everybody around the league is saying he's going to probably finish top 5, top 10 in Jack Adams Award voting. You're not gonna fire him after his first year, after not having NHL experience. He's been an NHL assistant and an AHL head coach. You're not firing him. Not yet. I agree with the rule change. That should not be a 2-minute penalty anymore. It really shouldn't be. Take that away. Hustitinov against Ben Kindle on the draw. Hustitinov wins it. Aspro. Asamont shoots wide. McAvoy steps up, has it in the right corner. Shot saved by Skinner. Keep throwing pucks at Skinner. It's going to work. It's going to get by him eventually. Asamont can't keep this one in. Battling him for it with Kindle. Rust. McAvoy takes it from him. Here comes Asamont. Asamont's had a good couple of games. Fraser Minton trying to battle for the near side corner against Kindle. Hustitinov gets it back in deep to Asamont. Hustitinov in the right circle. Score! Marat Hustitinov rips it top shelf. And we are tied. What a rip from Hustitinov. It's 1-1. This third line just digs and digs and digs until they score. Quality chances. His 13th. Love seeing a guy like Hustitinov get on the score sheet. Bruins ice the puck. Hustitinov, Minton, and Asamont as a third line is a really solid option. If you're not going to trade Asamont, that's your third line, I think. Hustitinov, Minton, and Asamont. They just dig and dig, get pucks free, create chaos in front of the net. That's a good third line. That's what a third line's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. Create absolute pandemonium in the offensive zone. Defensively, Fraser Minton's responsible, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. Here is Carlson of the line. Shot blocked by Kastelik into the corner. Novak out to Wotherspoon. He throws it on net. Saved by Swayman on a try from Parker Wotherspoon from the right point. Wotherspoon, the former Bruin, spent the last 2 years in Boston. Stole a top 6 spot from Matt Grzelcyk a couple years ago. Forced his way out of Boston. Thought Geeky was on third line and Houston was on first line. Well, they make adjustments all the time. I would keep Hustitinov with the Minton and Asamont line because clearly it's working. And then just put the Geeky, Lindholm, Pasternak line together. Clearly, that's the top offensive creating line on your team. So, you know, Zacha wins the draw. Zadorov for Peak, trying to get it to Arvidsson, broken up there by Chinnikov. Puck's played around. Puck comes to Casey Middlestat. He'll try to chip this one ahead to Arvidsson, trying to whack it to the middle. Zacha, he gets tied up by Letang. Puck thrown into the corner. That's Chinnikov, excuse me, not Letang. Zacha for Middlestat. Out top, Zadorov. Walks in, save! Middlestat scores! Casey Middlestat! And the Bruins have taken the lead very quickly. Middlestat made that entire play happen. He found Zadorov. He tapped in the rebound, and it's 2-1. All right. The Bruins offense has shown up tonight. Two goals in 50 seconds. And guess what? Timeout Pittsburgh. Hey, Mom, we're in a good time tonight. Oh, boy. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. What a game we got going on here. Bruins get it back. It's Pastrnak. Zadorov to the net, blocked. Pittsburgh will get this one out. It's Dewar. Dewar tied up there with Pastrnak. Puck lifted in behind the net. Peak gonna wrap up Hayes behind the net. Here's Achari. Zadorov knocks him off the puck. Elias Lindholm trying to get free. Here's Dewar, wrapped up by Lindholm, knocked down as well. Puck comes to Andrew Peak. Lifted out of the zone. Puck goes over Connor Clifton's stick. So that's Middlestad's 13th goal of the season. Tying Hustadinov on the team with goals, with 13 each for Hustadinov and Middlestad. Puck's dumped in by Clifton from far side. Puck banks off the side of the net. McAvoy plays it around to Asamont, tied up there by Hayes. Here comes Fraser Minton. Finds Jonathan Aspero, and the Bruins will carry it across the line. Here's Aspero trying to get around Letang. He does, but he threw the puck in deep. Gerard, Minton, nice hit on Gerard. Very nice. Here is Mantho, has Hayes. Asamont and McAvoy back. Hayes, Asamont, good stick lift. Good job by Asamont. I love that. Now here's Hustadinov. Has to spin back, waiting for options here. Plays it back to McAvoy. Puck came right in front of Swayman. McAvoy got it away, and now here is Marat Hustadinov. Over to Lohrei. McAvoy now will bank this up ahead. It goes off Tanner Jeannot and into the offensive zone, and the fourth line will come out. Wotherspoon lifts this one high and out, gloved down by Lohrei. Over to Hampus Lindholm on the left side. Bank pass to Corrali, left for Lohrei. Bruins enter the zone, Lohrei plays it off Jeannot wide. Jeannot played past Kastelik, Lohrei in the right boards. Corrali covering for him at the line. Wotherspoon lifts this one out. Hampus Lindholm grabs it, plays it to Tanner Jeannot. Bruins will quickly dump it back in. No, the Bruins can still challenge. The Penguins can still challenge something. They just don't have a timeout later in the game if they need it. Zadorov for Kastelik, trying to get it through. Puck comes to Jeannot. Now here's Kastelik. Bruins have a 3-on-2 with Peak and Corrali. Peak just guides it in as Kastelik misfired on the pass. And the Bruins will be able to change. Now here's Ryan Shea. Asamont on the Hustadinov goal, his 10th assist of the season. Clifton gets it in. Middlestat for Zacha. Nice pass up ahead to Arvidsson. Gets the puck back against Clifton. Almost lost it. He did. Middlestat's in there for support. Clifton beats both of them. Plays it around the net. Now it's Malkin. Puck deflects into the neutral zone. Middlestat grabs it back. Aspero finds McAvoy on the right side. Plays it ahead. Bruins are offside. Can't play it. Now they'll enter. It's Middlestat across the line. Looking for options. Trying to find Arvidsson, who's trying to cut his way to the middle. Got broken it. McAvoy for Aspero. Slap shot around the net. Back in deep. Sabres scored, making it 1-0. Thank you. Against Vegas. That's actually a pretty big game. Arvidsson has Minton up ahead. Couldn't quite get it to him. The middle six coming through early on for the Bruins. The ice is, yeah, Judd's saying it, and I'm with him. The ice has really been tilted in the Bruins' favor here the last 4 or 5 minutes. Hustadinov trying to cut his way to the middle. Trying to get through Achari. Good bat. Hustadinov, man. I love that man. Look at him go. Asamont wraparound save by Skinner on Asamont. Puck's lifted out of the zone. Hampus Lindholm trying to battle for it against Dewar. Lindholm, good effort. Too bad he couldn't get the puck around. Dewar in front. Lindholm got a stick in there. Minton sends it ahead. Asamont lifts it ahead. Gerard going to play it. Lohrei got a piece of it. I didn't see a high stick. I mean, it would happen so quick I probably missed it, but I'll take your word for it. Brazo takes it away from Lohrei. Puck comes in front, still free. Out to Gerard at the point. Letang over to Gerard on the left point. To the net, it's blocked in front. Peak plays it to Lohrei. Sends it ahead. Pastrnak trying to get it to Geekie. He finds him. Trying to whip it over to Lindholm. Could not. Geekie has it left circle. Waiting for options here. Zadorov, one-timer saved by Skinner on a rocket from Zadorov. Well, this has been a really interesting start. I love the way the Bruins have played the first 11 minutes of this game. The goal they gave up wasn't a great look. The penalty kill was good, and the Bruins responded with 2 goals. Bruins up 2-1. 9:18 to go in the first. They go to their first TV timeout of the first period. Oh, man. Josiah, welcome into the live stream. We have had a lot happen so far. Let me try to TLDR this one here. After I get water. Hold on. The Bruins are not getting Austin Matthews. The Leafs would be stupid to trade him. Here we go. Let me explain this here. Bruins had 3 shots in the first 40 seconds. Couldn't get anything to go. The Penguins scored 42 seconds in. Bruins challenged it for goalie interference. Call upheld. Penguins get a power play. Bruins kill it off. A few minutes later, Marat Husnudinov rips it top shelf to tie it at 1, and then Middlestat, about 50 seconds later, got a rebound on a try from Zadorov and buried it to make it 2-1, and that's where we are at right now. The Bruins get Matthews, and he won a cup with us, and Toronto would lose it. Yeah, I'd laugh. Hey, Lava, how you doing? Be a Robert Thomas, Sam. Price gonna be a little hefty. Seventh Player Award nominees. Yes, it's Aspero, Hustoninoff, Minton, and Kastelik. My vote's Fraser Minton. That's just my vote. Oh. I'm out on Thomas for the price I'm seeing. If the price drops, great. I'll take it. If the price drops significantly and the Blues come to the Bruins with like, hey, if you give us like a first and Casey Middlestat, I'll do it. I'll do it. Screw it. I'll do it. If it's a first and Middlestat for Robert Thomas, I'll absolutely do it, and I wouldn't think twice. You know? I've only been a Bruins fan pretty much as long as I can remember. Panthers first. Yeah, well. Or the Bruins first, low-key. If the Bruins make the playoffs... If the Bruins make the playoffs, the better pick is Toronto, so Toronto doesn't make it. You know what I mean? Shot blocked there. McAvoy steps up, plays it in deep. Here is Pasternak around the net now on the far side. Tied up there by Girard. Puck will come out. Brian Rust will get it for Pittsburgh. Should have chipped this one ahead. Nice breakup by McAvoy. Lindholm ahead to Geekie. Geekie plays the cross ice, but it could not connect with Pasternak. And all the Penguins have it. Puck's played it around the net. Say Toronto gets 9, we get 16. We could package both to get in the top 5 potentially. Oh, I never even thought about that. Yeah. McAvoy flips in. Here is Letang. Plays it around for Ben Kindle. Connecting with Ricard Raquel, and the Penguins will get this one in. And they'll make a change. Sean Corrali for Lorai. Gets it in. The Bruins will be able to get a defensive change, and now here comes Malkin. Puck gets through. Chinnikov. Swayman, what a save! Swayman, I think, got a piece of that opportunity from Chinnikov. Wotherspoon saved by Swayman. Holy cow! If that's what I think that was, did that hit the post or did that hit Swayman? I have no idea. They go to commercial break. Bruins 2, Penguins 1. They had to go to commercial break because they didn't get them in during the first TV timeout. During the first 11 minutes because there was a lot of stuff happening. Mammoth just scored against the Capitals. Dylan Guenther, the Ice General. Can't tell if you're behind or ahead. I'm definitely behind. I'm on Nesson 360. The reason why I don't have the no spoilers thing is because if I sneeze, I don't want people to freak out, you know? I'd put no spoilers on the screen. 2 minutes ahead of you, it seems. Oh, shoot, man. My bad, chat. 360 minute commercial already. Well, what the hell am I doing? Can I skip ahead? No? Oh. Well, I just went ahead and there it is. We have an icing here against the Penguins, 7:35 to go in the first period. There we go. It's just, I just had to reset the thing. We're good. 7:35 to go first period. Bruins 2, Penguins 1. Bruins win the draw. Arvidsson's shot goes wide. Andrew Peak plays it around the net. Zacha for Middlestat in the near side corner. Zacha digs it free. Right circle in front, broken up, trying to get it through. Puck put back into the corner. Picked up here by the Penguins, but the Bruins keep it in. It was Middlestat to keep it. Arvidsson battling with Skinner. The Bruins take it away. Arvidsson lost his stick at the worst time. Puck comes out in front. The Penguins will get this one away. It's Novak. Now here's Yegor Chinikov, left side, shoots, saves Swayman, and he can't play the rebound. He couldn't play it. Here is Malkin in front, poke checked away by Zacha. Zadorov pins Malkin up against the wall. The nice check. Zacha off Middlestat and out. He was trying to connect with Arvidsson. Arvidsson blocked the dump, the pass attempt. McAvoy advances the puck across the red line. Who do the Bruins get at the deadline, Sam? I'll answer that during the first intermission. Hayes spins back against Aspero. Here is Elias Lindholm. And by the way, I'm not going to give any name because I don't want to let you guys down because I don't know. Pasternak. Morgan Geekie. Geekie has a lot of space. Backhand. Hit the side of the net. And he got knocked down by Clifton. Elias Lindholm digs it free. Pasternak looks in front. Geekie didn't oh, he got his stick lifted the worst time. McAvoy knuckler over the net. Pasternak. Thrown down, penalty coming up. It's going to be on Pittsburgh. It's going to be on Clifton. And Geekie knocks down Clifton after the fact. And Clifton has to be restrained by the officials. Clifton is pissed. It'll be a power play for the Bruins here. Clifton, the former Bruin. Let's see what they're calling here. It's going to be on Clifton for a hold. They're going to commercial break once again. 5:54 to go first period. Bruins to the power play with a chance to extend the lead. I like that. Like that from Geekie. Clifton was giving Pasta extra shots while he was down, and Geekie had enough. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm glad Geekie stepped in. It's a good look. So they're in commercial. Bruins have a power play coming up. Siri, I didn't talk to you. The Siri screen popped up. Clifton was on the 2019 if I remember correctly. Yep, he was here. He was on the team from 2019 to 2023 in Boston. Utah with a 2-0 lead on the Caps. Let's go Mammoth. Yeah. Let's go Utah. I like a lot of what Utah's doing. I had the Penguins broadcast up and they're pissed that Geeky was not called for the shove after the play. Ha! Losers. All right. Pasternak, right side, looking for options to Zacha through his legs, gets it back. Pasternak, McAvoy looking to the net. Pasternak, back to McAvoy, one-timer blocked. Lindholm, trying to battle for it, lost it. Trying to keep it alive against Carlson, could not. Carlson will clear. Achari's through, what a save by Swayman on Achari. Point blank, somehow the puck got to Achari's stick. Pasternak for Zacha. Lost the puck. Shea trying to clear. Pasternak holds in. Zacha. Pasternak looking across. And I don't know why he was, but he was. And the puck got broken up. Now here is Zacha for Lindholm for Pasternak on the entry. Puck's played in behind the net. Zacha will have to go get this one. Kindle plays it around and out. Not a good first look from the first unit. Second unit's got to be better here than the first unit. Here is Hampus Lindholm. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Second unit comes on. Drops it for Arvidsson. Has options. He'll cross the line, gets it to Middlestat. Good entry from Arvidsson. Middlestat gets it back here. Penguins penalty kill second in the league. Bruins power play fourth. Lindholm shoots, blocked in front. It hits something on the way to the net. Lowry tied up, trying to keep this one in. He couldn't. Fraser Minton regathers in the neutral zone. Hampus Lindholm drops it for Minton. Bruins will enter. Minton over to Middlestat. Middlestat gets it across the line. Tied up with Gerard. Arvidsson pinning it up against the wall there. Middlestat out to Lindholm with the point. 10 seconds to go. Lindholm. Lowry one-timer saved by Skinner. Lowry keeps it in. Lowry steps up, slap shot blocked in front. Power play over, one shot in the power play. Puck play back out top, Lindholm. In down low for Arvidsson. In front for Minton, couldn't connect. Lindholm looking, left circle, shot over the net. Might have caught some of the crossbar. Lowry now. Lowry looking, Lindholm with the right point. Middlestat in front trying to find Arvidsson, could not. Lowry, good keep in at the line. Middlestat, Bruins having a great shift here. Lindholm, tipped by Arvidsson. Saved by Skinner. Middlestat, looks, hits the side of the net. Middlestat gets it back. Here's Arvidsson. Peak at the point, coming out for Lindholm. Peak, looks, deflection wide. Arvidsson gets it back here. Lowry, he'll go for a change. Peak will hang on to it. A minute straight in the offensive zone. Minton looking. Zadorov shoots, save, rebound. Still free in front. Kastelik jamming. Puck still loose. Cleared away. Bruins keep it alive. It's Middlestat. Middlestat with it. Plays it across. Here is Corrali around the net. Looking for options. Plays it to Zadorov. That shot got blocked. Penguins finally get it out after a minute 23, but they're going to come right back on the attack. Here is Corrali. Shot save. Rebound cleared away. Whoa. They are buzzing. Here is Malkin. Plays it ahead for Novak. Trying to split Zadorov and Peak. That's not going to happen. Novak tied up. Jeannot. Zadorov plays it off Kastelik in. Well, that was a really good shift, wasn't it? From the second power play unit, the Middlestat, Minton, Arvidsson unit with Lindholm and Lowry defensively. Love it. Wotherspoon plays it around. Now it's Novak goes off Jeannot and out. McAvoy plays it right back into the offensive zone. Shots are 13-6 Boston. Now here's Erik Karlsson, a minute 45 to go in the first period. Bruins leading 2-1. They've controlled the pace of play pretty much the entire period. Raquel tied up there by McAvoy. Played back out to the line, Shea. Clifton, wide of the net. Kindle and McAvoy and Aspro tied up. McAvoy and Rust in there as well. We have a penalty on the Bruins. It's going to be a trip, they're saying? Aspro for tripping. I didn't see it. Let me see. Before I make a judgment. Oh, come on! Oh, what the... Wes McCauley. Come on! He fell. He wasn't trying to trip him. He tripped over his stick. But he wasn't trying to fall. He wasn't trying to trip him. That's a really soft penalty. I don't like that call at all. Come on. And in the first unit, on the first time around for Pittsburgh on the power play, the Bruins clear. Now here's Malkin. Will carry it up the ice here for Pittsburgh. Malkin on the entry. Penguins are offside. Yeah, it did seem like a makeup call. As we're approaching the final minute of the first period, Bruins, they 2-1 lead. Remember, for the Penguins, no Sidney Crosby for the next few weeks. We'll see the Penguins one more time without Sidney Crosby. We're now in the final minute here of this first period. Bruins 2, Penguins 1. Bruins goals coming from Hustadinov and Middlestat. Penguins goal from Erik Karlsson. Malkin on the entry. Hampus Lindholm broke up the entry, and Tanner Jeannot can't get it out. Held in somehow. I'm not really sure how it was. Mantha out top to Malkin. That's Karlsson. Here's Mantha. Rust, backdoor, couldn't connect. Malkin back out top to Karlsson. Mantha across for Malkin. Karlsson shoots. What a stop by Swayman. He got the pad on it. And now Fraser Minton can't get it out. McAvoy plays the bouncing puck and plays this one down the ice. 5 seconds to go in the first period. Final rush for Pittsburgh on the power play. And it gets broken up the line. That's going to do it for period 1. Bruins with a 2-1 lead through 20 minutes. The Bruins will have 40 seconds more to serve on the penalty kill to start the second period. But the Bruins, solid first period with a 2-1 lead. I loved the tempo. I thought it was a really good first period for the Bruins. Now it's just a matter of keeping it up in the second period. You know? That first period was brought to you by Uno Overlays. It is the easy way to overlay. And Uno, I think they got their money's worth with that first period. I think that's an understatement, to say the least. Just getting the ticker ready so I don't have to touch it later. Always down 1-0 to 0-1. Yeah, that's true.